can see me. Cool. So if you're watching, let me get my pull up chat here on my phone. So this is an experimental stream here. I'm going to attempt to build this GRS Build-A-Cade. It's a little mini arcade. Wait for a few more people to come in. Right there, grab my drink. Hey, what's up, Matt? Turn this off, volume off on my phone. Gonna build a little mini arcade cabinet with Donkey Kong graphics. Let's see. It's gonna look like Donkey Kong, and these are the graphics to put on it for Donkey Kong. And you can play any of the arcade games that you put on there. Some more graphics. So it should be cool. Hold on one second, just grabbing something real quick and we'll get started. I did want to turn off my notifications on here, but I forgot to do that on my iPad. Alright, throw the coffee cup there. So that's it, let's see. Alright, cool. So I don't know how far we'll get with this, but I kind of been saving this to do. So this kit right here, it normally sells for $100, but they go on sale for like 50 bucks. So for 50 bucks, you get, I'll show you what's in this box if I can get it open. There it goes. Oh, moly. As you see, I've been in the gym lately. This thing is grabbing it. It's bent up a little. There we go. See how strong I am? All right. So let's see. We'll open it up here. This is what it looks like when it's assembled. And then you can add any arcade ROM onto this if you have a Raspberry Pi, which I have here that I bought. So I got a Raspberry Pi. This is a B+. I don't know what this cost. I bought it a while ago. Let me see. Price right here. So the Raspberry Pi was 35 bucks. This kit was 50. And then the graphics were kind of expensive. I think they were like 65. Maybe the receipt's in here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the receipt is. Let's take that out. And you get this off Sabo, does these graphics, and he has a lot of different graphics. Nah, it's not that complicated, I don't think. Takes maybe. They have the guy that had these kits put together, he had a video, I think, for an hour and 20 minutes explaining how to put it together while he was doing it. So it comes with graphics already, but like I said, I bought Donkey Kong ones. Because I think it'd be cool to have Donkey Kong. But yeah, it comes with graphics. I'll lay out the parts. This is the screen. Yeah, this is the screen it comes with. So I'm gonna pull out all the parts here. Comes with your own micro SD. Now, I don't know what the smaller one is, but it comes with both of those things. So one's to load name games on it. Like I said, it has graphics, even has a lit up marquee, but I'm gonna use the Donkey Kong one, which is right there. Let's see, show better. There's the Donkey Kong marquee. I don't think it'll take that long. We'll see. For me, it'll probably take twice as long, but for the average person, no. This is all the cables. The other side, I might just leave it in the thing on the ground here. And then let's see if I can show all this. Screws, all the screws. This is the back of it. I don't know if you've seen those little, it's 1/6 scale. Control panel. There's a coin door, fake coin door. So you know, for $50, this thing's pretty cheap, and then you can load up all the games you want. This is the coin door area. It goes in the front. This is the bottom. The battery, supposedly you get 4 hours of playtime on this battery. Is what real world testing. He's pretty honest, the guy that put these kits together. If you ever seen those arcade 1-up cabinets, he worked on a lot of the, I believe he did a lot of the controllers for those cabinets when they started getting better. Like he worked with them, not at the beginning. No, that's not true. Not arcade 1-up. He worked for, they make these mini cabinets, if you've ever seen them. They're New Wave Toys. And he worked with them to help them make their mini controllers, which are really good. Everybody's big on them. Then he built this so people can build their own multi-cade. So let's see. Let's open the instructions here. This stuff here, trying to be semi-organized. And we'll see how it goes. So it doesn't look like there's that many parts. Some parts there. I'm trying to get the camera facing me, so it's hard, and then a few parts on the ground there. All right. So we'll see. We'll open up the instructions. I'll just go through the instructions. See how it goes. I'm pretty sure I want to put the side art on first. You need a screwdriver, which I need to grab. So it says screen first. With the overhang at the top, secure the screen bezel F1 to the screen mount using 4 screws. Let me go grab a paper plate. Put these screws on. And a screwdriver. I'll be right back. And I need to put my chat somewhere better where I can see it. Well, let's put it here. Try to remember to look at it. I guess I skipped a step already. That's how good I am. Apply artwork to screen bezel, acrylic marquee, remove protective film once apply, remove the clear protective film from the artwork. Rubber feet on the bottom of this is first. What the hell are those? Alright, where's the rubber feet? Left or right to the bottom of the kit. I can't even find the rubber feet. No, that's a cable. That's for the marquee. I had to put it somewhere. Should have laid all this out before I started the stream, sorry. Rookie streamer. Well, rubber feet can be found later. I did open this, maybe I lost them. I did open this a while ago when I first got it. Ah, here we go. There's rubber feet. So we'll throw this on and then we'll put the artwork on. There we go. So yeah, if you search Build-A-Cade in Glen, you should find the webpage where he sells these. And like I said, he runs specials where you can get 2 of them for $50 or $100. or I bought two. I think you could just buy one for 50. These feet on, but it's pretty high quality, gets good reviews. Everybody loves this. And this guy's, he's actually building on Kickstarter a full size one of these. So if you want a name cabinet at home, you could do that. Okay, put my trash in there. With the wire at the rear, arrow on K1 indicate secure the battery. So yeah, I imagine it stays in that packaging. Yeah, that's shrink wrap, so I'm not gonna take that off. With the wire at the rear. This is the front. It has an arrow whenever all the stuff's at the front. All the things have arrows on it for the front. So it says, with the wire at the rear, arrow on K1 is the front, that's the arrow. Secure the battery in into the bottom K1 using the battery strap. And two and 3.8 millimeter self-tapping screw to set aside. So he said put this on the left too. I watched a video of him assembling it. Let's secure the battery. K2. Let's go there. And the one screws. M3 8 millimeter. Let's see what these are. 3 by 8 millimeter. Grab two of these up. Let's go screwdriver as a magnet does, probably not. Or I should get a magnetized screwdriver. Maybe a bigger screwdriver than this. Yeah, I'll grab a better screwdriver. Better for this anyway. Good. Much better screwdriver for this. I can't really see. Maybe I need to move the camera a little bit for you guys. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. No, that's worse. If I move it back a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Batteries in there. This is the base. And I'm gonna put the Donkey Kong graphics on the side panels here. So this guy is Sabo Arcades. That puts these out. And he has, like, you can pick. That's it, Sabo Arcades. Is that backwards? It's probably backwards. Yeah, it is. So it's SC ABO arcade. If you search that and you put in mini arcade graphics, it'll come up. Let's see what his website is. So SZABOS arcades@gmail.com is his email, and then it's just www.zabosarcades.com. So we'll install these so it looks like Donkey Kong. And then actually before I install that, it comes with a 3D printed kit to make it more look like, to take away this shape so it's more fitting. So I probably gotta install that. Hope I do this right. Hope I don't mess this up by installing this first. Maybe I should install it after I build it. The side art. See, that'll click in there, and then you'll have the right shape for the Nintendo. But I think I should probably install this afterwards. Okay, we'll do the side art after because you can do the outside ones very easily at the end. Kind of thought it looked cooler though if I didn't know. Alright, with the place a clean soft towel on a flat work surface, remove the protective film from the screen and set face down. Alright, here's the screen. I don't want to touch it. Alright, there's the screen. Turn the flowers or remove the protective film from the screen in. Make sure there's no film here. There's just a tab. And set face down with the DSI connector positioned at the top. Attach a screen mount, F2 to the screen, and with 4 5x5mm screws. The part number F2 is on the left side. This is F1. C1. Yeah, it might take me a little longer than an hour and 20 minutes since. This, right? It's gotta be this, but why does it say F2? Oh yeah. Go back down in fact, really put it down on the screen in and set face down with DSI connector position at the top. Okay, DSI connector is at the top. Attach the screen mount F2 to the screen. This is F1. But sure in the shit looks like this is the screen bezel. Oh, okay, I got it. That's why I didn't see it. This is why I need F1. That makes sense. And and 5x5 screws. With 2.5 by 5. That is 2.3, 2.5 by 5, these screws. All right. There we go. Screws out. It shouldn't be this slow the whole time. Best viewers, thank you, Eddie. Best viewers already in the chat. Can I get these in here? So we'll start them. For this one, I might need that screwdriver. Holy moly. There we go, just want to start the screws. Shoot, I'm definitely getting older, man. I haven't messed with model stuff in a long time. Alright. Alright. I say you slide it into the thing. Can't start the screws. They go in between. Alright, with the ring at the top, screw the screen bells and screw out using for. Does it go in between there like that? Yeah, welcome to my 24-hour stream. Oh, it just goes underneath. Not in between. I'm dumb. Oh yeah, that was stupid. Oh, I can set all these. Definitely not 24. It might be. My slow ass. If I keep streaming, I'm gonna give away how dumb I am. All right. I'm also kind of nervous on stream too. A little bit. I don't know why. Especially with Yeti and you in here. There's no one really in here. Okay, got that on. Does the screen need to be cleaned? I'm not gonna worry about it. I think it's good. Okay, insert and tighten 4 10mm standoffs. Okay, the standoffs are right here. On the back of the screen, the short ones. Okay, I'll put the standoffs here. I didn't sleep that good last night, I'll tell you that. Got a lot going on right now, so with my mom, she's having some health issues and she's 80. She lives by herself and kind of a tough situation. I'm not really in control of anything. My brother's more in control of anything, so anyway, enough of that. Okay, put the standoffs on there. Put this up on the latch screen. That's right. Connector into the DSI ribbon cable with the blue side facing towards the top, then press down to the latch to secure it in place. Okay. DSI ribbon cable. There's a latch on this? Alright, probably don't want to touch the connection points. DSI ribbon cable. Blue side. The fuck is the blue side? There is no blue side. What the hell is he talking about? So would blue side be that? You think the black, it's black, isn't it? That'd be the blue side and that would be the other side, right? So he wants the blue side up top, that way it's going towards, I'm gonna assume that's what it is. Already since you go to into the Raspberry Pi. Alright, I'm pretty sure it goes in this. So let's see, it says, insert the with the blue side facing the top, then press down on the latch is secured in place. I don't even see a latch. It just slides in, right? There's no latch. Holy crap, this thing's not gonna work no way with me trying to put it together. How does it slide in? Well, it's sliding in, but it's not all the way in yet. It's not in. latch. I don't see no latch. Oh, this thing moves. That thing moved out. Is it going easier now? It didn't work. I need tech support. Okay, that's in. I'm gonna push that down. All right, got that in. Now it's the Raspberry Pi, huh? It's the first time I ever messed with one of these. There's my Raspberry Pi. This is my greatest extension cord. It's like this, I'm sure. There's a sticker or something covering the Raspberry Pi port. Oh yeah, all the ports got. That. Okay, I gotta take off these little stickers because they're blocking the. There. This little sticker is blocking the pins. Put that on there. What screws do I want? You know, triple again. Yeah, cool feeling. It's like a SD card extension cable. And the Raspberry Pi. And screw the Pi screen using 20 millimeters. Oh, it's secure with the standoffs. I see, it wants you to connect the cable first. It's probably easier than bending it. And okay, well, that's connected. Connect DSI, everything cable 26 from the screen to the DSI cable with the Raspberry Pi phone directions above in step 8. I already did that. It's just saying to install that. I got it. Plug all side mount cables in the Raspberry Pi power HDMI. USB power. Plug the also mount cable in the Raspberry Pi. Power, which is this W2, right? W2 power inside. There's only one spot for that. Well, it doesn't look like it's it. Oh, it's much bigger than that. Oh, they have different ones. W2 for PI3. What is this? A cable for a different one? This is for a PI4. A Pi4. Why would they give me the cable for a Pi4? Okay. Okay, power. HDMI. HDMI. What's there? .5 PI3 and audio. Here's the audio. Put it in there. Okay, they're all secure, so that's where we're at right now. Lay the left side A down on a flat surface and insert the screen assembly onto its slot. So here's A. The cable's up. This. Just recently into its slot. So imagine that. Is that the slot? Or is this, there's a snap in? No, it can't snap in the side, so just like that. Well, how's it gonna stay up like that? It's supposed to just sit there. How does it just sit there? You gotta put screws in it, right? No screws. You're gonna lay it like that unless you went like this, and it doesn't have the wires that way. I don't know how that's supposed to hold it up like that. It doesn't look like that's right. There has to be something to hold it up. I don't understand that. I missed a step. Yeah, that's what happened. That's the problem. You never put this to that. That's what the problem is. No. That doesn't look like it's. Something doesn't seem right. Which way does this go? Let's see. That up. So this is like that. Oh, it seems like those do not want to go in there. Is that binding because I put the other stuff on? It goes that way. I have it backwards. Something's not right. I have something backwards on it. I must have the thing upside down. Let's see if we can get this. First, you gotta show how not to do it. This is how I do my Clash of Clans attacks too. I'll show you how not to do it. Is it gonna be able to come out? that. All right. And with that out, then this goes like that. Yep. Let's put this on first. And secure those with what screws? 2x3 by 6 millimeter. We will get this assembled, I promise. Might be multiple streams. Matt, you still in here? How are you liking Town Hall 18? I like it. Has me playing Clash a lot more again. I see the potential for defense again, which I'm a big fan of my base defending. I always like finding good bases that defend or tweaking them. And for a while there, you couldn't defend. Really. Yeah. So I'm upgrading my meteor golems right now to try them out, and the totem spell, which I played with the dragon totem spell kind of strategy, where you just mass totems. You go dragons with 4 dragon riders. Had mixed success with it. All right, there we go. Now it should stand up in that. Now that makes sense. Overall, I can, I'll just about what everything else gets levels. Yeah, I think it's going to be better because I think I like that the town hall itself doesn't really defend, even though you got, you know, the hero guy or whatever, the long shot on top of it. I like that because it separates it. And then that new defense seems way overpowering, which I like. It's kind of like the eagle replacement in a way, because you got to it's kind of acts the same kind of way as the eagle, meaning you got to take in consideration to attack it kind of early on in your attack. You got to choose that. I believe so. It affects your entry point. And then having the monolith too, which is real strong, and that multi-cannon, which is super strong. So it gives like 4 good strong defenses. Plus, I mean, you still got the inferno towers with scatter shots and all that too. So I think it's going to be a good meta. So now I'm somewhere. Now I need to get the marquee. Okay, let's see. Where's the marquee? That's right here, I think. Where's the plastic part for the marquee? I don't know where I put that. It's not here. Not in those graphics. Where's that? Oh, it's just these pieces. You slide them onto the marquee. So since I'm using the Donkey Kong, grab some scissors. You made the mistake of being brave with it. Yeah, if you attack that last, it can get you in trouble quick, I think. Yeah, if you don't have something to deal with it, like a freeze or something, if you're doing it at the end of the attack, they can trash you. That's the control panel, marquees up top. Does this have film on it? I don't think so. It looks like it does. Yeah. He just slides in there. Looks like thick portions on the bottom. Still trying to see if there's anything protection on there. Acrylic. I don't think it is. But I know it is on the other stuff, so it makes me think it should be. Yeah, I think there's a film on it, but I can't seem to get it off. I'll give it a few more tries, and if not, I'll just leave it. Leave it on because you can just undo it and then fix it later. Yeah, there is. Got it. Yeah, that's a lot shinier. There probably is film on the back too. Let's see. Well, it doesn't matter. Just diffuse the light a little bit. This is D. So the top is this one. You want like this. looks pretty sweet. There it is. I know it's reversed, but oops, this didn't snap in good enough. Doesn't seem like it really snaps in. Just holding there, must just hold. Yeah, just like that. Pull the 14 pin container from the wiring harness and the control panel assembly. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good World Championship this year too, if the meta goes as long as the way I'm thinking. They keep the balance right. Oh, that is all connected to that one. Maybe I should have undid that. Pulling 40p container from the wiring harness in the control panel assembly B. So it's not telling me to plug the harness in yet. It's just saying plug this in. 14 pin connector. Okay, that's in. On the control panel. Does it want you to put the graphic on? I'm going to put the graphic on the control panel, I think. Apply work to screen bezel acrylic marquee. No, it doesn't. I'm going to say to put the graphic on. Oh, it doesn't say, so I'll just wait. Before you and apply to see optional control panels if using the optional panels. Set the control panel into position. Just goes like that. Move and put this here. Set the front C1 into position. All right, starting to look like something now. I'll show you real quick. Starting to look like something. Remove the curl protective film from both sides of the curled bezel. Okay, here's the bezel. Now it's clear. And each of the slots on the control panel will be on screen, bezel left one directly in the front of the screen. All right. That slides right there in front. Well, that's pretty cool. Keeping the semi outside along the top. See how this goes. Alright. There we go. Getting somewhere now. I moved it. Alright. Let's slide it on the top edge with the tracks and everything and slide into place. So that's in place. On the bottom, okay, one with those tracks. Arrow facing front and slide in place. And stand it up. This is the front. Good. A little backwards here. Sometimes you gotta take a step back to go forward. We're good at that. I think that's right. So, all right, let's go back to get it back to where it was. Something's not right. This. And that's it, except for this. All right. There we go. All right. I think it's best to put pressure there. Just like that. So I'm sliding the wrong way as a problem. That's forward. Oop. There we go. I think I missed a step. I think I misconnected. No, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm surprised you're not attaching these cables yet. One monkeying with its tracks. Okay. So let's see. Put it this way so you guys can see what's going on here. Run the 2-pin connector. First through the opening of the LED panel. Alright. What the hell is it talking about? What was it? Oh, so it was telling me to put this on the top. That's what it's telling me to do. This is supposed to go before the bottom. And that tightens up the top. Wires the wires through the opening of the LED panel. Right, there's an opening there. So I got something wrong. That's an H. Keeping this man side align the top edge with its tracks. Its front and side into place. This is the top. This one will snap. What was that? Lost part of the marquee. I think I broke a little connector on it, damn it. Oops. don't think I broke anything. Thought I did. And there. Goes facing forward. It's the right spot. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Let's hold it back. It should go right there. There is a little locking thing. I think it's hanging on that. Like if it goes on one side of the locking thing, it doesn't want to go the other. There it goes. Got it. Almost. There we go. All right. Now this. On the bottom, come over the triangle wire and put it in the stainless steel upright. Run the 2-pin connector wires. So let's see, this is going to go neatly. This will be face up, so you run the wires through here. Into this, which is keyed up. Right, it's keyed. Yeah. This is the light for the marquee. All right. So we got that. Behind the track and sliding voice. There we go. Looking like something. Not bad. Getting there. Okay. Move all the wiring inside the cabinet towards the top. here, and then it wants me to slide in, I think, this thing. And enter the center brace J into the tracks with the opening at the back and slide it forward. Okay, got the brace in there. Insert USB extension W4 into the USB ports on your Raspberry Pi. Say what? This. Where does that go? Yeah, I can't even see. Does it matter if it's on the top or the bottom port? Because it looks like there's 4 USB ports. I wonder if it matters. They're stacked, the USB ports. You think it matters? Well, I put one on the top and one on the bottom, so I better put them both on the bottom. We'll see. Oh, there's a lot of wires in this damn thing. A lot of wires. Okay, those are plugged in. To that probably plugs in this back panel, which it does. Attach the 8-pin connector from the wiring harness W1 to the coin door C2 by first running the wires through the front opening of the cab. This is L1. Use this. C2. Attach. This is going to be like that. This one plug in there. This is going to go. I wonder if I should have kept this on it. Maybe that was on it to keep it all neat. Maybe I could put the end. Trying to keep all this stuff nice and neat. This is keyed, right? It's not keyed, but it goes down like this. Or is it keyed right there? It is keyed. And I was going to put it on backwards. My coffee's cold. Almost like iced coffee now. Tastes good. I'm sure it means to put this nice, right? Better read the instructions. This is the coin door. Get that right. Bottom and the top. I just ripped off that tearing off pieces. I ripped off some little rubber. Don't rip off the little gray rubber. I thought that would open the coin door. Put the top into place while keeping the rubber jack cover. Oh. So I pinched that. That wasn't supposed to be pinched in there to get it. That's the headphone jack. So I was supposed to make sure that didn't get pinched, and that was pushed in. Like that, and this is the headphone jack. So you're supposed to keep that on there, but now it won't because I ripped it off. It's not a big deal. I have another one so I can change it out. I should have pulled it out. I'll just leave it out like this. I'll just leave it out like that. That's what I do. Okay. You were supposed to pull it out a little bit and then put it in so then it when it broke. I guess I could glue it. Attach your micro SD connector to the back panel. Geez, they folded it a lot. I'm surprised they folded that. So it goes here with two 2.3 by 6 millimeter. Two of these. There we go, so I put that on there with 2 screws. I guess I didn't really show you. Put those 2 screws in there to hold this connector on, which is a micro SD card, so you can put a micro SD card in the back. Plug the audio cable in3 into the audio jack on the circuit board. It's going to be like that. Okay. Where's this gonna plug into? Is this plugging into the Raspberry Pi? And if so, how the hell do I get that into the side? Did I skip a step? I'm lost. I think I was already supposed to have that plugged in. I've never seen plug that stuff in. See, I don't remember plugging. This is supposed to be plugged in there. It didn't say that in the instructions, also skipped it. It doesn't even show it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Well, I was supposed to do that. So I was already supposed to have this plugged in. This is pin 1. So this is supposed to be plugged in there. And that's the top. So I need to plug this into the Raspberry Pi. There we go. That's plugged in. And that's plugged in good. Yeah, that's probably good now. See, but this has got to go into the Raspberry Pi. Is it on the side? And if so, I'm kind of screwed. You discover that now. Where is this thing going? The micro SD extension. I just don't know where this plugs into yet. Where does the micro SD go? I'm gonna take off that front. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's push that out. I'll try to push this in when I got it out. Forget that. It's not gonna happen. I shouldn't break that now. Where does the micro SD card go in this damn thing? Oh, is it right at the top right there? Oh, I think it is. Oh, I'm lucky if that's it. Let me see. Tell you what, I can look on YouTube because I watched a video of it because last night. I'll look real quick. Just on my other account. Symbol. Watch this real quick. Commercial, of course. 2 commercials. See, he's putting on artwork, but he doesn't have the Donkey Kong yet. Right here.
SD card extender.
I don't know where it goes. Unless that's it. phone jack. That's a phone jack. I don't understand how this goes in 3B. Well, I can look it up. Where does this go into the Raspberry Pi? I want to say it goes in that connector. That doesn't look like where he stuck it. I gotta go backwards to go forward. Fortunately, this is that big of a deal though. Oh, this middle piece. These out so far. Well, it didn't even say to connect that in the instructions. So I'm not blaming myself for that one. Well, this is how you learn to do stuff the first time. Next time I build one of these, it's not going to be an issue. Pull this all the way off. Yeah, I'll just pull this off. Be easier. There we go. Just don't want touching that stuff, mess it up. Where do you put the micro SD? Is that the port? That looks like just a cable thing like that. It's just USB connectors. So the only spot I see, which I didn't have to take it apart to see, but I wasn't sure was that, is here. Let me look up 3V plus SD card. Opposite the USB ports. That's HDMI. Oh, it goes under here. Well, that's gnarly. Oh, that's a pain. So let me just take this off. I'm glad I looked it up because I was like, couldn't figure that out. Geez, I just wonder if I got it in the right way. So it must have told me to do that in the beginning and I missed it. Cable L2 and the Raspberry Pi, yeah, it does. It does. It was like one of the first steps. Follow the instructions, folks. Okay, let's get back to where I was. This shouldn't take too long. There's something. All right. It's so far along. Oop. Turn the volume on. Use that. Let's get it up. Holy moly, shaky. Almost. Looks like those. Put the bottom, top one. This damn thing in. if I should put this middle piece in first. I think so. I think that'll help it stay together. That, and then I can get this. Oh, nice. I had to go backwards because I didn't put the micro SD extender in the beginning of the instructions, so I had to disassemble and go back. Unfortunately. But I'm almost back to where it was now. There's the bottom, battery. Okay, now we're better off. Put this in. Just go to that side. Welcome in. We're building a little micro arcade. Thanks, Clash Playhouse. Avi, appreciate it. I'm building a little Donkey Kong. Little Donkey Kong arcade. 1/6 scale. It has Donkey Kong side art that'll go on it. And control panel. Control panel front covered, so it looks like a little Donkey Kong cabinet. Yeah, little main machine, 1/6 scale, where you can play arcade games on it. It'll have a thing on here. I don't even know how to put it on. So I'm building it. Yeah, it's cool. There, so you can buy a Raspberry Pi, and that's how you run it with the main stuff. You can have like 3,000 games on it, or you don't have to put all those on it. If you're over 50 years old, you do. It's taking me a while longer. I've been streaming this for 2 hours. I just like went like I was pretty close to being done. You really don't. It's pretty simple. It's just I'm older, so I don't follow directions very well. I forgot to put this cable in right here into the Raspberry Pi. And so I had to disassemble and go back, and now I got it back to almost where I was. You just gotta be smart, which I'm not. So I'm gonna put this back. This is the back portion. But these kits, the little micro arcade kit, grab the cover. These kits right here, which I know it's backwards. It's called a Build-A-Cade, and you can get them on sale for like $50. Then you buy a Raspberry Pi for $35, and then it comes with artwork already. But like, I bought a portion where it makes this like a Donkey Kong cabinet and old Nintendo cabinets, because I like the look of that. I'm gonna put that on there. How was your stream? What'd you do today? Clan War League hits? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't even like Raspberry Pi that much. Should have went to Costco. Get a $12 apple pie. Where'd that screw go? Still in it. What'd you stream today? I guess you can't put those in first. Oh, if you probably went to the gym. Get in the screw hole. Can't find the hole. Oh, I got it, I think. Got that one more to go here. These screws are so small. I need a better magnetic screwdriver than I got. I don't think this screwdriver is magnetic. Should have one. This is magnetic. Yeah, a little bit. Not good. There we go. I need to bring this to the front. Plug this back in. This is keyed. This in. Plug this in. Alright. This gets plugged in here. And that's where I was. That's where I left off. So let's look at this real quick. USB power. This plugs into here. I'm gonna try to make it where you can see. Maybe it's the other way. Scored. This cord must come around like that. Sorry, you guys can't really see this. Not a lot of room to work. Maybe if I can flip it around. This is keyed the other way, probably. Move right there. There we go. What else do I got? This one here, I think. Oh, I know where that goes. And I have some other pins here that I gotta figure out. You go back. Yeah, you can play it. You can play these. You can also hook up a controller. I think it goes Bluetooth too. You can hook up a controller and hook it up to your TV. You can do HDMI out to your TV and you can play it. You can use it like a mini console. They have different control boards that you can buy for them. So you can have like a little steering wheel or a spinner. You can switch out the control panel. Or you can hook like a PlayStation controller to it and then hook it up to your TV and you can play it through your TV. Or you can play it on a little screen with the little controllers. They have like 6 different control panels for it that you can buy. I haven't bought those. Let me see if it shows in the box. It doesn't. But if you look up GRS Build-A-Cade, and you do a little Google search, you'll find Glenn's site where he sells it. They go on sale for like 50 bucks a couple times a year. I want to see if I'm supposed to hook these other pins up to the Raspberry Pi before I finish here. See, I wonder what these pins are. Oh, for a fan. This is for a fan, which I don't have. 5-volt for a fan. Oh, okay. So these connectors that are loose are for fans. Ground for fan. So if you have a PI with a fan on it, you can hook it up. Okay, good. So I got everything hooked up I need. There's only one more wire. 2 more wires. One more wire. Where does this go? This must go here. I don't know where this goes. On the board. I have this too. Where does that go? That goes on the board. This goes here. This is keyed. It is keyed. Display. Alright, that's in. I just need to figure out this. I don't know where this goes. I don't see anywhere that could go. Oh, now I do. That is the display. It goes right there. I'm going to have to slide off this bottom to get to it. It's keyed. I think this is like the last one before I put the back on, and then it's just graphics and I'm done. What was Avi doing in his stream? What kind of clashing was he doing? With his 53 counts? It's hard to get in there. Obviously I was supposed to do this before, but I'll be able to get it. I just gotta push it down. They do clan war kits. Okay, got it in. And where does this go? This is the HDMI. I gotta secure that on this back panel and some screws. This will be the HDMI out that you can run to your TV. Let's see what screws it says. 2 3x8. These are 3x8, right? Oops. Let's pre-start these. Dang it. Does anyone on the stream ever play MAME with the MAME emulators? Went into retro games at all? Biting into that plastic. It's not wanting to get in there. Are the screws even in? If I get them all in, then I can get through the plastic. That's what it said to use, right? Three by 8 millimeters. there's them. You know what? I bet I'm going backwards. Yep. From the back. I have to get a plier and pull that out. I think I stripped these screws. Oh, 1 second. Same plier. What a dummy. Yeah, I better really get pliers. Push it in further. I just don't want to slip and then cut myself or like that, or stick these pliers through my. I don't want to pull the thing. What an idiot. I still get nervous on streams and stuff, doing stupid stuff. Oh, brother. Come on. I'm gonna brush it down and plug it. Definitely screwed up this screw, I'll tell you that. Come on, just come out. I mean, I could just snip it with the wire cutter, but then that's just to make for a good stream. We screwed with this for 15 minutes. What did I do? There, got it out. Holy crap. Okay, so that's how you don't do that. See if this one will go in easy. I think I stripped these two screws. Look at that. On that one, it had a little nut to screw it in. Let's see. I pulled out the nut out of this. So we'll just see if I can get one side in just to keep it there. Yeah, that'll work. Some assembly required, yeah. What's up, Jethro? It's just my age too. I'm getting older. I'm not the most technological person in the world. All right, let's put that in. I think I got most of it now. We gotta just get this battery plugged in. Put this battery in here. Oops. Make sure these wires are tucked in correctly. There it is, we're getting there. And there's a lot of wires. Just like that. Six 3x8. Yeah, this is taking me 2.5 hours. I don't think it'd take most people 2.5 hours. I'm also a little bit nervous on stream, so. We're getting somewhere. Put this back panel on. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I wonder why it has a micro SD adapter. Oh, that's to program the card in your computer. That's what it is. There we go, put that in there. It comes pre-installed with one game. You gotta hook it up to your computer to load other ROMs. Right, last screw. All I gotta do is put the graphics on it. And I guess I could fire it up to see if it works. So there we are. Just needs graphics, which are right here. And right here. And let's see, and I gotta put the joystick on it. Do I see red light? Is this a power cable? Let's see. So the marquee's lit up. I have Donkey Kong backwards. It's backwards, and then I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's see if I'm getting the screen. I don't see the screen lit up either. Okay. I must not have that cable in good. Should fire that up before I did this. I must not have the screen plugged in good enough, that one cable. So I actually got some stuff I gotta handle, so I'm probably gonna cut the stream right here, and then we'll do part 2 where I put the graphics on it. I'll troubleshoot a little bit off screen to get it working. Make sure all the cables are in. and then we'll put the graphics on it. So thanks for tuning in, I appreciate it. And we will finish this. I don't think today, maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Get it all up and running. Maybe tonight I'll program the micro SD card to get like Donkey Kong on it. And some of the other old school games like Frogger and Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. And all the Donkey Kongs. Anyway, I'm going to call a stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you. I'm still alive.